happened to the Memphis Grizzlies? This team had all the potential in the world in 2022. They were led by a young superstar named Ja Morant, another explosive all-star in Jaren Jackson Jr., and two huge core pieces in Desmond Bane and Dillon Brooks. What happened to this team? This team was rolling. This team was playing well, and they were doing everything right in 2022. But unfortunately, some off-the-court issues caught up with their superstar Ja Morant.
NBA star Ja Morant has been suspended again by the Memphis Grizzlies.
There, and we have Team 3 coverage tonight following the suspension of Memphis Grizzlies superstar Ja Morant.
A Shelby County court judge ruled Memphis Grizzlies star guard Ja Morant acted in self-defense after punching a then-teenager during a pickup game in 2022.
After all of that, Memphis just did not feel the same with this cast. They ultimately moved on from Brooks, they moved on from Bane, and now it is Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr., and the vibes have never been lower in Memphis, and it is looking like they are going to part ways with Ja Morant, and that's exactly what we are going to do on NBA 2K26 today, and we are going to see if we can bring an NBA championship to Memphis, Tennessee. What is going on, you beautiful souls? We are back here for another NBA 2K rebuild, and we are rebuilding the Memphis Grizzlies today. Without Ja Morant, we're going to get rid of Ja Morant, and we're going to rebuild it because if speculation is a true thing, we have seen it. It looks like Ja Morant will be on his way out of Memphis. I mean, with all the stuff that is going on, it looks like he's going to be out of there soon. So, we will be trading him, and we will be building around Jaren Jackson, Cower, Edie, Adama, all these guys. Wells, our younger players. We have some draft capital we are going to work with, and it's going to be a fun rebuild, man. I've not rebuilt Memphis in any 2K ever, so I'm super pumped up to do it, man. And if you guys notice I look different, I got a little haircut, I got a little fade. I mean, if any of you guys have some fine sisters who are over the age of 18, let me know. Just saying. But I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time. Let's get into the rebuild. But actually, wait. Subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Comment down below. Tell me your favorite NBA team in the comment section. I'd greatly appreciate that, man. It would mean the absolute world to me if you guys could help the boy out. Interact with me, like the video. Okay, I'm done. Now, here we go, guys. Here we go. As you guys see, looking over the roster, it's not a very bad roster. I mean, they're young. They're a very young team, as you guys see, besides KCP and Jack Lindell. I mean, this team is pretty young. You have some very good young players, too. It's not like you have a bunch of bad players. You have a very, very good young team. I mean, when you look at it, this team was taking over the NBA a couple years ago, but now you got some young, good pieces like Wells, Coward, especially. Coward is a very, very good player. So you look at that, and you see Ja. Ja definitely does not want to be here. And what does 2K gauge his value at in the trade finder? Because he is making some good money, don't get me wrong. So you're going to have to trade him for a player that is kind of like that. I mean, you can get a Bam, a Levine, a McCall, Washington. I mean, this could be interesting. A Kings first-round pick, the way they're headed. I mean, I may actually end up doing that because you had a Kings first-round pick, Washington, Suns best swap with Wizards. We'd be giving up our first-round pick, but get the Wizards' first-round pick. That is enticing. That is definitely enticing. Or you could just do this. You trade for Zach LaVine. You get an expiring deal. You get rid of Ja, and you get the Kings' first-round pick next year. And hopefully the Kings suck another year. I mean, they will have Ja, though. You got to keep that in mind. And I don't know what Ja's going to do in Sacramento. I mean, when you look at it like that, I mean, Washington, do we really want to send Ja to the DMV? That could get pretty frisky. I feel like, it's at 29. Yeah, we're going to do this. We are going to do this because we can get a chance to get that Wizards first round pick. That would be huge. And we are going to send Ja to the Wizards. So now, this is the team we're looking at, and we are going to, we're going to do our thing this year. And, I mean, there's nothing really much for us to do. I am not opposed to trading Jaren Jackson, but I think at 26, he's already under contract, a big contract. He's a player that I think is a very positive net player in the NBA. He could do it all. He can switch 1 through 5. He's a very good player, and I am not opposed to building around him for a year or two at least and kind of seeing what happens. So we are going to send him to the deadline. We're going to do our extensions, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys then because we have a lot to unpack at this trade deadline. The trade deadline, we don't have too much that we have to do. I mean, obviously, if we could get off the KCP contract, I don't know if he has a player option. I know it should be one more season after this, but he has 2 more bird years, and he does have a player option. So can we get somebody that doesn't have that player option? Because I would definitely love to get off the KCP deal. I mean, he's an alright player, don't get me wrong. And this would be, training for Baylor, K-Love. I mean, I would just rather trade him for Baylor, I think, right? With the exception, you get the exception, and yeah, we get rid of KCP, and that's really it. I mean, we're trying to clear up as much money as possible. So just because we want to have the money, I mean, we're not in the position to contend right now, so why not have the money that we could, use it in the future? So I don't want to have money tied up to players. So you know what? We are going to be in a very, very good spot, and I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited because this rebuild is going along perfectly. As you guys see, we're 14 and 36 right now, so we are doing good at the tanking, which is very, very good for us. And obviously, we don't have too many people we got to resign. I mean, Brandon Clark on a cheap deal could be nice. He's only 29 years old. And again, we're not in the position that we need to, we need to really push our chips in. We are just completely fine with whatever happens. And I mean, we should be happy. I mean, either way, if we win a couple games at the end of the season, we have a couple first round picks this year. As you guys see, I will show you that. Like, look at this, guys. Look at this, look at this, look at this. 3 first round picks. Three. So, Just saying, we have a lot of draft capital to work with, so I cannot be mad about what happens this season. And you know what, the stats and all that stuff, it doesn't matter. But might as well check out the player stats to see how the guys are performing. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is actually putting together a really good season. I mean, he's stat padded a little on a bad team, but he's doing good. Cedric Coward's doing good. Ty Jerome. Team's performing all right, guys. So we will see them at the end of the season. Probably not make the playoffs or the play-in. So I'll talk to you guys then, and I'll talk to you guys about our next steps of this rebuild. We are at the end of the season, and I'm going to show you guys how the tank performed, guys. How do we do? Look at this. 27, 20, or 55. Unfortunately, we missed out on being the worst team in the conference by 1 game. Overall, in the NBA, that is what, the 3rd worst record, which, guys, we have the Suns actually performed well. Wow. So the Suns pick isn't going to be the best, but we have the Wizards and we have our pick. So. Hopefully the chips can fall in our favor and we can get the 2nd and 1st pick in the draft. That'd be absolutely unbelievable. But we got to get lucky, man. This is a huge offseason for us because if you get those guys, I mean, with those top talent in this draft, you can do a lot. Here we go, guys. We're getting to the top 6, and this is the area that we can get switched with. And the Rockets land the pick, which means that the Hawks jumped into the top 4. Here we go. Top 5 guaranteed with our pick. So can we get lucky? And we get the 5th pick, and the Hornets do not get to pick this pick. Yeah, there we go. So we get the 5th pick, which isn't the greatest. It's not what we really wanted, and we get back-to-back, man. So our tanks, we get 5 and 4. And that definitely kind of sucks because we were looking at trying to get a top 3 pick. We had the best odds. Unfortunately, the Hawks and the Sixers are going to get down to the top pick. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter for us. We get 5 and 4 here. So when you look at that, what players would that land us in this draft class? Let's see really quick. Obviously, you wanted 1 and 2 because if you compare Boozer and Peterson, that would be ridiculous. But right now, they have us getting what? They have us getting Dame Sarr, Nate Armette. You see, we're getting Mock Peterson, man. So that definitely does suck. So someone in this range, if we can get Boozer, I mean, that would be pretty cool. But Darren Peterson is the truth. So that would have been a very nice guy to get. But it is what it is. We can scout, and hopefully we find something about these guys. I'm prepared to offer the Atlanta Hawks 3 first-round picks, a top 10 protected, our number 5 overall pick, and then our 23rd overall pick for the number 2 overall pick, and he just does not like that. What if I brought this down to a top 5 protection next year? I mean, if it's not top 5, I'm okay. And nope, he wants a unprotected first round pick next season, and this would mean that we would have to accelerate our rebuild, or we could give up a swap best Suns first round pick. I don't know how good the Suns are going to be. The Magic's first round pick, and they are just not going to budge, man. It looks like we are going to have to give up this 5th overall pick if we want to make it happen, but I want to keep 2 first round picks. I mean, I feel like that would be awesome. I mean, we could go unprotected 2027 and see what they do, and there we go. We acquire the number 2 overall pick, and here we go. This is huge for us as we grab Darian Peterson, and now they're going to draft Cam Boozer, and they will get Kareem Lopez, which means that now we have another pick, and we have some offers. We can do a lot of different stuff. We can get this for Josh Giddey, Dyson Daniels. I mean, Lauri Markkanen. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to do this because I feel like this would just kill our team. I feel like we're a young team. Why would I why would I take a first round pick, when we can get a guy that's going to end up becoming a game breaker for us? But you never know, man. You never know. And the thing about us is when you look at our team, you see this. We got to go look at our team really quick because I'm going to show you guys. They're just a part of our team. We have a lineup already, guys. We have a lineup. As you guys see, we have Jaren Jackson at the 4. We'll have Peterson at the 2. We'll have Coward at the 3, Edie at the 4, or at the 5, and Ty Jerome could play the 1 for us. So we have all that, guys. So look at that. We have a lineup. Would getting Josh Giddey benefit us? Should we make the trade and get Josh Giddey in the state and bring Josh Giddey to Memphis? If we could do that, he's under contract. We would already be in a spot where we can become a good basketball team off rip. I'm with it. We have to contend now. We have to put our chips in the basket because we don't have a first round pick next year, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to go into Josh Giddey, and now we have a chance to maybe draft a guy that can become a good bench player. And when you look at this, I love watching Solo Ball play. He was very fun to watch. I watched him play last night. He played a heck of a game, and you see these guys and who really just fits. Getting a center could be huge, or getting just a backup spark plug. I think Solo Ball is the pick here. And now that's going to be our draft class. We drafted 2 guards, traded a bunch of draft capital, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. And is now that we acquired Josh Giddey and all these guys, we already have a team that's ready to compete. So our cap is we don't have cap room already. So you look at that, and we got to sign players on a minimum. We got to sign guys that are going to, they're going to kind of thug it out, man. Play through the mud. And Lou Dort is a guy that would be willing to come here. We are going to go in cap hell to bring Lou Dort in here. Off the bench would be a huge spark plug for us. Some backup center depth would be huge, or even power forward. A guy like a PJ Washington would be nice, but he's just too expensive, man. We need to go with a guy that's going to be cheap, and Kenrich Williams could play a good role for us off the bench, and that's exactly what we need. That is going to be our offseason, guys. We had a busy offseason. We're going to show you guys the team heading next season. As you guys see, we have Jaren Jackson, we have Josh Giddey, Coward, Edie, Peterson, we have Wells, Ty Jerome, Dort, Aldama, Clark, Gigi Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr. So this is the team that we are rocking with, man. We have a ton of depth. We have a solid team. I expect us to be a playoff team next year, being completely honest. This is going to be our starting 5, guys. As you guys see, we have Josh Giddey, we have Darren Peterson, we have Coward, we have Jackson Jr., Edie, then we'll have Wells off the bench, Jerome, Dort, Aldama, Clark, Gigi Jackson. This is our lineup, guys, and this is what we're going to be working with this season. I'm super excited because I think we have a solid lineup to compete in the Wild Wild West. I think we have a team that should be able to make the playoffs, at least the play-in, and be able to compete, man. I don't want to suck because I do not want the Hawks getting a top 5 pick here, so we are motivated to win. And here goes nothing, man. I'll talk to you guys at the trade deadline because if stuff's going our way, man, maybe we'll push the chips in, or if stuff's not going our way, maybe we'll sell. So here we go. I'm going to send the trade deadline. I'll talk to you guys then. At the trade deadline, we already have more wins than we had last season, which is huge, guys. Let's see how the boys are performing. Who is leading the way for our team? And Darian Peterson is averaging 22 as a rookie. We have Jaren Jackson averaging 23, Josh Giddey averaging 18, 6, and 7. We have Ty Jerome averaging 13, Coward averaging 9, Gigi Jackson's averaging 8. Our team is performing very, very well. Did anyone make an all-star team? I think Jaren Jackson has to be an all-star this year, right? When you look at it like that, he's been absolutely dominant for us. And no all-stars. Wow, okay. It's Wild Wild West, so you never know what you're going to get, but still, I thought we would have. And now contract extensions. I don't think we trade for anyone or trade anyone because at the end of the day, I just don't see the $16 million for Gigi Jackson is crazy. You are smoking meth. That might be someone I'm okay with trading, actually. Maybe we should trade Gigi Jackson, get some value for him before it is too late because I am not going to re-sign him at that price. That is ridiculous. Maybe we can get a first-round pick or someone under contract a little longer. Ayu, Robert Williams. I don't want to go with Lou Dort. I feel like he's a fun player to have. AJ Mitchell. AJ Mitchell could be interesting. I would be okay with re-signing him possibly. Keon Ellis, Solo Ball for Hardaway. I do love Keon Ellis. You guys know that if you guys watch videos in the past. We are going to do it. I want to bring in Keon Ellis. I think he's a fun piece to have. And I think that having Keon Ellis, especially off the bench, is a very good defender. So we'll bring in him and Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, we are at 28. 28 wins, guys. So maybe we're 6th in the conference. Maybe we can make the playoffs, guys. Hopefully you don't crumble towards the end. But I will see you in the end of the regular season. I'll talk to you guys then. Hopefully make the playoffs. Rookie of the Year resides in Memphis, Tennessee. Darian Peterson wins Rookie of the Year, average of 20 a game. And now you look at this and you're like, damn, that is pretty good. And I mean, I don't see, or no, Darian Peterson, all NBA third team as a rookie is crazy. And as you guys see right here, show me some good news. Show me some good news. And we don't make the play-in. We make the playoffs, baby. That means our first round pick will be past the lottery, which is huge, guys. So we don't give up too much value with the first round pick. We made the right choice there. Now, when you look at this, we're playing the Houston Rockets. And unfortunately for us, guys, we have been dealing with injuries, guys. Lou Dort ends up tearing his Achilles. Keon Ellis gets hurt. I mean, when you have that, man, that definitely does suck for your rotation. So you know what? It is what it is, but still, we're only going to get better with time, guys. And as you guys see, these are the stats for the year. Jaren Jackson averages 22. Darian Peterson averaged 20. Josh Giddey averaged 18, 6, and 7. Ty Jerome averaged 14. I mean, the team performed very, very well, guys. Super pumped up because this is only the start. But now, hopefully, we can beat a Rockets team, man. We know who's on this Rockets team. You have Amen Thompson. You have Reed Shepard, Tari Eason, Jabari Smith. For Sengun, no Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant is there. Is he hurt, though? Is he hurt? And, I mean, he's at the end, but still a very good team no matter what. So, hopefully, we can beat them. If not, man, just getting playoff experience is huge. And we lose game 1, and Jalen Walls is hurt. Jalen Walls is back. We lose game 2. We win game 3, which is huge. But as you guys see, Darian Peterson got hurt. And we are going to lose in 5 games. But, hey, you know what? It is what it is. We just wanted to make the playoffs, man. I feel like that's just a positive for us in general. And, you know, making the playoffs in the Wild West is tough. And the Pistons win the NBA championship. Our team is definitely starting to take the next step. Darian Peterson in year 2 is going to be absolutely phenomenal. As you guys see, he's already up to an 87. Jaren Jackson's 87. Josh Giddey's an 86. Wells an 84. Edie's an 84. Coward's 83. RJ Barrett regressed down to 81. Johnson 79. Ty Jerome 78. Brandon Clark. I mean, this team is very, very deep, guys. Obviously, you know, we are going to have to cut some of these players because we can only have so many. But we have a squad. We have a squad in Memphis. You know, there's a parade inside the city, guys. I'm super excited because we have potential to do some damage. Looking at our lineup for next year, I am scared for the NBA. We have Josh Giddey at the 1, Darian Peterson at the 2, Coward at the 3, Jaren Jackson at the 4, you have Edie at the 5, you have Wells at the 6-man spot, you have RJ Barrett off the bench 2, Keldon Johnson, Ty Jerome, Sandy Aldama, Keon Ellis. I mean, we could play 13 guys in our rotation, would be very, very lethal, but we are not gonna. I mean, if we're being honest, maybe the backup center could play a little, maybe. But besides that, guys, we have a very, very good team. Being honest with you, we have a very good team. I expect us to do a lot better than last year when we were the 6th seed, so I have some high expectations, guys. When we look at our first round picks for this year, we have our own first round pick, and that is it. So, you know what? It is what it is. Depending on how the year goes, we might make a move at the trade deadline, but we will have to see how the cards unfold. I will talk to you guys at the deadline because that's where we'll, you know, do our little recap thing. A very interesting trade option here, guys. Scotty Barnes for Jaren Jackson. First round pick. As you guys see, we save a little money with Scotty. We can go a little more up front and be a little more aggressive. It sucks, but this deal came across my face, pause, and I feel like it was a must. It had to happen. It had to happen. I love Jaren. He's a great player. He's one of my favorite NBA players, actually, but Scotty's a better player as of right now. He's younger. It just makes more sense with the direction of this team. This is Darian Peterson's team. Unfortunately, he's hurt right now, but you guys know what I mean. It's his team, and this is what's going to help him develop as a player. But we're going to do it, and I will talk to you guys at the trade deadline, but that was a big-time move we just made. Everything that could have gone wrong for this team has gone wrong, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We've been dealing with so many injuries. Zach Speedy went out and broke his spine. His spine. And then, what's his name? Scotty Barnes has been hurt all year, too. Same thing with our backup centers. We've just been getting killed, guys. We were the #1 team in the NBA, and then we lost. Look at all these games we lost. we just started losing, and we just could not catch a W, guys. So it's going to be rough. I mean, the way the season's going, it's not looking good for us, guys. But we can always make some trades, but I don't know, man. With all the injuries, I feel like it is just not the time to make trades, man. I feel like we just need to extend our players, and we just need to, do that. We'll front load Josh Giddey's contract. I feel like that's smart, and he accepted it. Wells, we will re-sign too, and we will front him too, and yep, there we go, guys. But yeah, we have a ton that we have to do, guys, because we have the team, but it just, do we really want to go all in with when we just keep getting hurt? I mean, we have talent, we have draft capital, we could go all in, but man, I mean, it's just been rough, and I feel like we should just let it play out, because like I said, we have a talented team, guys. We have gone on a winning streak, but when you lose your starting center, man, I don't think it's really smart to make too many big moves based on that. So we will send the end of the season. I'll talk to you guys then. Wow, GG Jackson wins most improved player. Maybe we're just holding him back, man. Maybe we're holding him back. It is what it is, because Darian Peterson does not make an All-NBA team this year, but we do finish as a 3rd seed in the NBA, and we will be playing the Los Angeles Lakers, man. I'm going to show you guys some stats. We'll talk about the way the season's gone, because as you guys see, it just hasn't gone in our favor. Darian Peterson averaged 24 a game. Barnes averaging 19. Giddey's averaging 18, 6, and 7. RJ Barrett finally got healthy, and he's averaging 15. Johnson averaging 12. Coward's averaging 11. But we've been dealing with a lot of injuries, guys, and it has just been killing us because we get on a streak. We win 50 games this year. As you guys see, we win 50 games. But, man, we get on a streak, and then we would just – everything would plummet downhill. Someone would get hurt. Hopefully, we can go on a run in the playoffs. We are going to shorten our bench a little, and it's time, guys. It is time to let the dogs bark, and it is time to let the best players play, man. We need to let our best guys play. We need to lean on our strong team that we have, and we need to go on a run. Here we go, though. Game 1. Can we take Game 1 against the Lakers? We do take Game 1. Can we take Game 2? We take Game 2. Can we take Game 3? And Darian Peterson gets hurt. It's literally every time. I'm telling you guys, we lose Game 3, and I wouldn't be surprised if we lose the series without Darian Peterson. So that definitely does hurt a little. We need to win this game. Force it to a game. Just take the game. Go up 3-1. Take a decisive series lead. And we need to do this. And it looks like we will. So that is huge for us, because more time for Darian Peterson off. We need as much time as possible for that. And as you guys see, Jalen Wells is stepping up. Luckily, we have a quality player in Jalen Wells, because if not, man, we'd be absolutely fried. And here we go. Can we take them down in 5 here without our best player? Because we need that. We need that very much. And here we go. When we do it, we win a playoff series and we advance the second round. That is huge for us. And, I'm telling you guys, do you guys see this? It's foot injuries, man. Jalen Wells gets hurt now, and that is just ridiculous. Jalen Wells is good now, though, luckily. Hopefully, Peterson's almost ready to go, guys. Hopefully, he's almost ready to go. How much longer does he have? Because we need him. We need him a lot. Day to day, he may miss one game, but we are playing the Spurs, and you guys know who the Spurs have, because they definitely have Dylan Harper, Wemby. This is not a team you usually see as a 7 seed. So it's a very scary team here, guys. But can we take them down? And we lose Game 1. That is huge, because we need to keep the home court advantage. We need to take this game back. We cannot afford to go down 2-0 back or to San Antonio. We cannot afford to go down. And right now, it's looking like that's exactly what's going to happen, guys. Without our best player, we are struggling, and that's definitely rough. That is definitely rough. And there we go. Peterson is finally back, and why would he not start? That is ridiculous to me. Why would Darian Peterson come off the bench? You tell me, because he is our best player. He's going to play a lot of minutes. He's going to play 30 minutes easily. Probably should be playing more, for being honest. Screw it. Yeah, we're going down more. We're just going to play our best players the most minutes possible. And why would Darian Peterson not start? I do not get this game. I do not get this at all. Jalen Walls could play, 30 minutes too, but Darian Peterson needs to start. And actually, no, he's going to play 33 minutes because I want that. We're going to have Darian Peterson play a lot. And hopefully with Peterson, we can win a lot of games because we are going to have to get home court back somehow. And we are going to have to make a statement in the series that with our best player, we're the best team in the NBA. Can we do that? And we are dominated through one game of having our best player. So that is huge for us, guys, because we need to win this game. We need to tie it up, take both games on the road. That would be huge for us, guys. But we are coming out and we're getting blown out now. We're getting blown out at this point in the video, and that's not good for us. That is not very good. We're down 3-1 now. Season's on the line here, guys. Our finals run is on the line here. Can we make it to another game? Can we force another game back in San Antonio, or are we going to go home? And looks like we will dominate here at home, but here we go. We got to win a game on the road. We got to win a game on the road. Can we win one more game on the road? And we are getting absolutely smoked to start this game, but we return the favor in the second quarter. Look at that right there. That is huge. And now we are in a dogfight, and that dogfight, it looks like it is going to end because we get outscored by 20 in the third quarter, and we lose the fourth quarter, and we get eliminated in 6 games by the Spurs, and that sucks. That definitely sucks because we have the team. I will say I feel like if we don't go down 0-2 to start, I feel like we could win that. But when your best players get hurt every single game, I mean, it just doesn't help. We didn't have our starting center. A lot of it just didn't go our way, guys. It is what it is because now we're healthy. This random guy, two-way three-point shot hunter, and he looks cool. You know what? Might as well get the backup point guard. Could help us in the long run, guys. You never know if this guy develops into a stud. Hopefully that does happen. That would be huge for us, and then we could, pay players less. So that is good for us. But now we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do and not a lot of time. As you guys see, Zach Edey, free agent. Ty Jerome, free agent. Keon Ellis, free agent. Trey Jones, free agent. So we have a lot to do in the situation, and we got a lot we got to figure out, guys. So hopefully we take care of that because we need this. The team is definitely worse than last year, if I'm being honest with you. This team has definitely getting worse. RJ Barrett's regressing. Josh Giddey is doing all right. Wells is doing good. Coward's doing good. I mean, Barnes and Peterson are going to have to put the team on the back, man. That's simple as that. Kel Johnson's all right. We have a solid team. I mean, obviously I want to trade for a center. I talked about it many times. I feel like we need to trade for a center, guys, but overall, besides that, I feel like our team's pretty good. As you guys see, we have Josh Giddey, Darren Peterson, Coward, Barnes, Quinta, Wells, Barrett, Keldon Johnson, and then we have Dabasia or Damasumu. We will probably go to a 10-man rotation for the regular season, and then as soon as playoff goes, we will go down. But this is what we have, man. This is what we have, and this is going to have to be a big-time season for them guys, man. We might make some moves at the deadline. This is probably going to be the most active we have been. I'm going to talk to you guys when we go there because this is going to be a big season. It sucks, and I hate having to do it, but we are going to trade Jalen Wells for 2 players that are not better than him, but will make more of an impact because we need depth. We need depth. We keep getting hurt, and unfortunately, that is going to means that just means that we are going to have to move Nick Claxton because we don't have a center. Quinta just got hurt, and we literally have no centers. It's the smartest thing to do. We need all the depth we can get. Every single player that we have is going to need to play at some point. So we might not be done, but that's just the first trade we're going to make here. The trade deadline, we are sitting at 34-15, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I would just be dumb if I made any trades here because, I mean, maybe we could go and we could trade and just go all in. We could go all in, and I mean all in by trading one of these young guys. Like, we could trade Jin Lee and see if we can get a solid player for him, or we could go trade, I mean, this would be crazy, but we could trade Coward. We could trade Coward and see what we can get for him, and if he can bring us one more star. But he is, again, an 85 overall, so it doesn't get much better than him. You're kind of getting greedy here. So, he's our third best player. I mean, we have the team. We have the depth. We have everything we need. I think we just ride our guns here. We are the best team in basketball. We don't overthink it, and hopefully it can carry on to the postseason. Peterson makes the All-NBA second team, but as you guys see, like any player we get, they get hurt, so he's recovering from that. And did anyone else make a team? What about anyone that we've had? Nope. It is what it is. We are sitting at the 3 seed, and we get a matchup against Houston, guys. If you guys remember, Houston knocked us out a couple years ago, man. So we get this. We have Darren Peterson back in the lineup, and we are really going to roll with a 9-man. I feel like we should go with a 9-man bench, or maybe even 8-man, to be being honest. Our best players should play, and that should be that, man. We have a very good team when they're all on the floor, but can that translate into the postseason? We go up 2-0, we go up 3-0, and we go up 4-0. That's just domination right there. That's what I like to see, baby. And here we go. We get a matchup versus the Suns here. 1-0. Come on. I'm just speedrunning this. 2-0. 2-1. Come on. 3-1. Ooh, okay. This is a big game 5. We are going to simcast here. We need a W at home so we can force at least a game 7. So all we have to do is win the last 1 out of 2. Come on. We win game 5, which is huge. And now we're going to simcast this game. We're on the road here. Can we take down the Suns? Here and go to the NBA Conference Finals, the farthest we've been this whole rebuild? And we are looking to pull away here, and we do pull away, which means we punch our tickets to the Conference Finals, guys. Here we go. Peterson, you're playing 40 minutes a game almost. Here we go. We match up with Dallas. Kyrie, Uncle Drew, Cooper Flag, Zion, wow, De Silva, AJ Mitchell. Very respectable squad, man, but can we take them down? We take game 1 on the road. That is huge. They take game 2. We still have home court, though. Come on. Win both games at home, and you go up 3-1, and all you needed to win is 1. Come on. Can we do it, though? Can we do it? We are at home here, and we do take a big lead here, and we are going to... There we go. That is huge for us. We do take a game, and now it's 2-1. Can we take another one? At home, can we defend Memphis one more time? Here we go. It's not looking too dandy for us right now, but you never know. We can get hot here, and oh man, it's not looking very good for us, but we are just hanging around, and we aren't going to push them here, and we are going to go back to Dallas tied 2-2. Game 5, we need to win this on the road. We need to win this here. We cannot afford to have to win 2 in a row here, but here we go, and we are not looking too hot right now. And it is what it is. It is 3-2 now with a trip to the NBA Finals on the line. Here we go. Can we do it? And right now it's not looking too hot for us. But wait. I jinxed it. I just jinxed it. I jinxed us. Oh my gosh. I blame this L on us. I blame the season on me. That was bad. Zion takes over and we lose in 6 games. And the Mavericks win the finals. So you know what? We pushed them to 6 games. It is what it is. Can next year be the season? I sound like a Cowboys fan right now, but it feels like it's going our way, man. We just go to the conference finals now. At this pace, we should be in the NBA Finals next year. Late 2nd round pick in the draft, so nothing really crazy. We do draft Vladimir Vlujink. I don't think he'll play, but it's still cool to have the guy, you know what I mean? Qualifying offers, we have none, and we are going to extend Darren Peterson. I'm pretty sure this is the big move for us this offseason. Give him everything he wants. We'll front load it. He is going to stay in Memphis, so we re-signed Darren Peterson. That is huge for us, guys. We keep our guy in town. We are improving every single year, and I feel like this is a good team. I feel like Darren Peterson is going to keep getting better and better. As you guys see, he's up to a 93. Barnes up to an 88. Coward's an 87. Gady's an 85. Cam Thomas 82. Claxton 80. Or Barrett 80. Claxton 80. Gonzalez 81. I mean, guys, this is it. This is the team. I can feel it right now. This team will bring a championship to Memphis this season. This is our starting lineup. We have Giddy at the 1, Peterson at the 2, we have Coward at the 3, Barnes at the 4, Claxton at the 5, we have Cam Thomas at the 6-man spot, Hugh Gonzalez off the bench, Barrett off the bench, Desumu off the bench, and we will bring Quinta in. So we'll have some center depth. Actually, we'll go to 11 man in the regular season, just so you know we don't have to deal with the injuries, man. We'll have a bunch of depth here, so all our guys will get some burn, and I'm happy with this, man. I feel very confident about this team, and we're gonna see how we're doing at the trade deadline. And if nothing happens, I will probably skip to the end of the regular season, but I will see what's happening, guys. I'll probably check in the trade deadline, but if not, I'll just cut to the end of the regular season. This is a trade I really want to do because De Silva is a small forward. We kind of lack at that small forward position where Cam Thomas is a shooting guard, and we have a bunch of shooting guards, so that actually does fit our team a little better. Is now we have Hugo, we have De Silva can play the 4 off the bench, we have Bear who can play the 3 and the 2, so we have more flexibility at these positions now, which is huge for us. It's just going to make our team deeper, guys. So we are 19-9. I don't see us making another big trade, so I will probably talk to you guys at the end of the season. So See you guys then. MVP lives in Memphis, baby. Darren Peterson wins MVP of the NBA. And damn, 63 games is crazy. But Darren Peterson is on NBA first team. Do we have anybody else on any of these teams? No. But it is what it is. I could care less. We are the number 2 seed because San Antonio won 63. Oh, we won the same amount of games. Okay, that's kind of sick. But looking at the stats, obviously Peterson led the way, but how did the rest of the team perform? Barnes had 20, Giddey averaged 6 and 6, 17, 6 and 6. Barrett averaged 13 off the bench. Coward averaged 13. DeSilva averaged 9. We have a squad, and now we're gonna see who we're gonna play here. We're playing the Warriors, who you never can count out, but they don't have Chef Curry anymore, so we should be good here, and we are gonna win in 5 games. Now we get a rematch against Dallas. Remember what happened last year? Can we get our get back? And we lose game 1. We lose game 2. Jeez. Must-win game on the road. Can we take it in Dallas, or are we going to get swept by them, man? That would be very, very rough. You can't go down 3-0, and it's looking like we are actually going to go down 3-0. That is very, very crazy. Here we go. Do or die. Our back's against the wall here. We have to win 4 games in a row if we want to keep our NBA Finals hopes alive. And, I've edited Darren Peterson's going to play 40 minutes a game, and if that just isn't good enough and we aren't good enough, then we don't deserve to win, and that's exactly what happened. We didn't make it, and it is what it is. I have not filmed this rebuild in a minute. I went to Chicago, but we are back, and we are going to complete this rebuild. Long time skip, I know. It's been like 2 weeks, but regardless, let's finish this bad boy out. We do have the 7th overall pick, as you guys see from the Orlando Magic, which is huge. We also have, the 24th overall pick. Guys, that is a lot of draft capital. When you look at this roster, what do we really need? We have Peterson, we have Barnes, we have Coward, we have Giddey, and we have these guys. We have a lot of depth at these positions, so I really do not know what we need, man. It's weird. We are in a very weird spot. Maybe a dominant center on the inside will be finally what we need to get over the hump. And who knows, maybe we could trade it for something, because we have a lot of big moves to do this offseason. This is going to be a huge one. We're now picking 7th overall, and let's see the trade offers that we are getting. If we can get a possible center here, I would gladly take one. I feel like a center would definitely be high value, but most of these picks they're mostly first round picks. Yeah, we'll pass. We're going to take someone here, I think. I think we're going to draft somebody here. And is there any good centers in this draft? And when you look at it, you have this guy. What's he compared to? Wayne Embry, All-NBA, 7 foot from St. Bonaventure. Gets a job done posting up. Weakness, below average court vision. Isn't the best shooter, but he's a very, very solid center. When you look at that, it's a little scary because we could end up with JaVale McGee, but the ceiling is there for us to take this guy. 7th overall pick. We are going to go with it, and hopefully he can, take over. Maybe he'll be on the bench for this first year, but he's a solid pick, and we need that. And now with our second first round pick here, we could possibly trade that for a team that we do think will suck in the future. The Canes top 3 protected could be nice. They are picking 1st overall, so I'm definitely okay with that. As long as it's not top 3, we keep it. So that would definitely be nice. And now we are picking at the end of the draft, and at this point, you just draft the highest player available and hope they turn out something decent. And this guy's compared to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's a pretty good player, and very happy with the draft. We filled out our roster, and here it is. Not too much progression from our good players. Darren Peterson is a 93 at 23 years old. Barnes is an 88. He's a guy that we could possibly look to move off of, though. If we can find a younger power forward at that position, that would be definitely nice. Coward is an 87 at 26. Giddey is an 85 at 27. Hugo Gonzalez looks like he is going to be a guy for us. He is 24 years old, and he's an 83. DeSilva is an 81. But as you guys see, we are getting, worse with age. Nick Claxton is getting older. All these guys are getting older, so we are definitely going to need our center to step up. By next season, he's going to have to be a starting center, and maybe even possibly sooner. We will see what happens this season. We are in the market to trade for a center, though, I will say, and some bench scoring, depending on how the season goes. The season's going to be interesting, guys. I don't know how good we are going to do. I felt very, very confident about our team last season, but when you lose a piece like RJ Barrett, that definitely does hurt. But our team looks good, man. Our team definitely does look good, and we are not trying to run that small of a bench. I feel like we should run in a regular season 11-man, not try and kill our players too much. But this is a very, 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 very solid rotation. Obviously, the center position is a little weak, but Maybe if we can upgrade at the deadline, we will. We do have some arsenals of first-round picks, so hopefully the season works out our way. I will talk to you guys at the trade deadline because we are going to have to make some big-time moves, hopefully. Or hopefully we're good and we don't need to, but my guts tell me that we are going to have to make some moves. So we are going to send to this point, and I will talk to you guys then. I just got offered a deal, and man, I am very, very tempted to take this. I like Cedric Howard. I think he's a great player, but Maluch is what we need at this point. He's a dominant center on the inside. I think that this guy is the guy that we need. We need him a lot. And when you look at this team, now that we get Maluch here at that center position, we'll have more center depth. I know it kills us a little losing Coward. He's been a great player for us, but I think getting the better center is going to help us a lot. I think center is a very important position, and we have a ton of depth, and hopefully these guys can develop like Hugo Gonzalez and grow into a good small forward. But right now, at this very moment, I think that was a trade that can help us win now and in the future. So we are going to go with that, and I think that trade is going to help us a lot. Under contract for a while, I think we made the right move, guys. We're currently sitting at 5-3. Hopefully some things can get going and the ball can get rolling. I will talk to you guys at the trade deadline for real this time. At the trade deadline, we are currently sitting at 38-10, which is good for third in the Western Conference. We're 2 games back from the number 1 seed Mavericks. We're 1 game back from the Spurs. This Western Conference race is going to get tight, but let's look at some stats really quick. How is our guys performing? And I misclicked there. Player stats, guys. Player stats. And here we go. Darren Peterson is absolutely dominating. 28 points per game. Barnes 19. Josh Giddey 17, 5 and 7. Simons off the bench, averaging a good 15 points. Hugo Gonzalez 9. Lee is averaging 9. De Silva's averaging 9. And Maluich is averaging 8 and 10. Very, very good. As you guys see, a steal per game, almost 2 steals per game, 1.6 blocks per game. Very good inside for us. Claxton is playing solid off the bench. He's playing good defense. And I mean, Sion James also playing well. I mean, we have not dealt with many injuries. We've been very, very lucky with injuries this season. So, you know, when this team gets its full potential, it is definitely very scary. And I mean, look at these lineups, man. These lineups are sick. These lineups are ridiculous, and they are loaded. I mean, we are very, very loaded. Besides De Silva, this team is absolutely disgusting, and still Silva is a very, very good player. And I mean, when we get to playoffs, when we lower our rotations, this team is going to be absolutely disgusting. We are going to win a lot of ball games. But I'm going to send to the end of the season, and I mean, we don't have too much to talk about here. There's no trades we have to make. We made a big trade already, and we look good. We look very, 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 very good. The question is, can we do it, and can we get over the hump? That is a question we're going to have to ask ourselves. MVP is from Memphis. Once again, Darren Peterson wins MVP, shooting 44% from 3. Absolutely ridiculous. 30 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 block, 1 steal. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, this team is loaded, and we win Coach of the Year. Should have won Executive of the Year, but they just want to hate on a brother. So, you know what it is what it is. Darren Peterson's All-NBA first team. Do we have anyone else on any of these All-NBA teams? And no. There's nothing wrong with that because we still have a squad. As you guys see, Maluich has been an absolute force in the paint, which is what we really, really needed. And now it is time, guys. It is time. Because as you guys see, we are the 1 seed in this Western Conference, and we will get to play the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans, you look at this team, Jeremiah Fears, Dame Star. This isn't just a rollover. This is a solid team. This is a very respectable NBA franchise. We got to whoop them. We got to whoop them here, and we got to make our claim that we are the team. So here we go. Let's look at some stats really quick from our season. Let's see how the boys performed. Obviously, Peterson led the way. Giddey ended up getting a scoring up, and I mean, guys, this is ridiculous from your top 5. I mean, Jin Lee. Who the heck is Jin Lee? I don't know, but I love Jin Lee, and you got a lifetime contract, my guy. 15 minutes, he's averaging 10 points a game. I mean, that is ridiculous. Simons off the bench, 15. Giddey, 16. Barnes, 19. Peterson, 30. I mean, that's a lot. And then Maluich didn't even have to score, but he's just been so dominant on defense. But it's now time. We're gonna get our rotations down a little. We are gonna go down to what? I feel like we should go down to I don't know. It's tough because I don't want to completely kill our depth, but 9-man maybe. A 9-man is nice. We get Claxton minutes. We get Lee minutes. We get Simmons minutes. Really, most of our high-impact bench players are going to get minutes here. So I feel like this is definitely the move. 9-man, you don't kill your rotations too much, but I think that, you know, Peterson, 41 minutes a game, definitely works. I feel like this lineup, you really get your stars in for a lot of time. So I think this should work. And let's sim game 1. We do take game 1 at home. Game 2 at home, which is huge. We do not want to give them home court. And here we go. Can we sweep them here? And we sweep the first round, which is absolutely huge because we have definitely struggled in that department. Now, sim game 1. We take game 1. We take game 2. Can we sweep them here? Take game 3. Take game 4. Here we go. And now we're going to be matched up against a squad because we know what the Mavericks have. They've beat us in the past. Cooper Flagg, Zion Williamson, Derek Lively. Cooper Flagg's obviously like LeBron at this point, I guess, in the simulation. So, that's definitely scary. But we do have Peterson. We do have Zion. But the question is, how do we match up with the Mavericks? Here we go. Simulate game 1. We take game 1. We take game 2. Take game 3. No way. Gentlemen's? Oh, we got to simcast this because this is all the momentum here. They're back in Dallas. Can we win this game? And can we advance to the NBA Finals here? Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? And we do it. We advance to the NBA Finals where we are going to play the winner of that. And we are going to play against Philly. Who does Philly have? Tyrese. This team's loaded. This team is absolutely loaded. Holy AJ, VJ, Tyrese, Mobley, Wade Carr, Jared McCain. This team is very, 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 very good. And that definitely concerns me because, if we would have got Atlanta, we would have got a way worse team. So that's definitely a little concerning. Absolutely huge. Can we take game 1? We do take game 1. They do take game 2, though, which definitely does suck. We take game 3. They take game 4. This is the swing game, guys. Can we get over the hump? Can we win the swing game here? Or are we going to be the same old Grizzlies? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. We are in an absolute rock fight right now, but they are just maintaining the lead. And once again, we are just slinging rocks right now. And this has just been back and forth all game long. But can we tie it? We do tie it here. We take the lead late, and under a minute, I'm jumping in. We are jumping in. We are not playing. We're not playing. We are going to watch here. And hopefully we can watch our team do some crazy stuff. Oh, shoot. I do not want to simcast. But here we go. We need to hop in. We are not going to play. We are just going to go there. And here we go. That's an awful camera angle. It makes me want to throw up in my mouth. 2K, here we go. Here we go for all the marbles here. We need a stop. Can we get a stop here? Here we go, guys. This is huge. AJ has the ball. He's matched up, I think, against Darren Peterson. Or that's actually Scotty Barnes. That is Scotty Barnes. And he absolutely put Scotty Barnes on a poster. Oh, my gosh. He absolutely just baptized Barnes there. And Aldama is in the game. That is kind of random. I do not like these rotations too much. We have Darren Peterson here at the top of the key. And we're just saying, let him cook. And he loses the ball. And that is definitely not very good. I think they have RJ Barrett, who we did not want to pay up. That sucks. That definitely sucks because now we are down 4 here, and RJ Barrett, the former Grizzly, ends up getting a steal after we didn't want to pay him here. We need a quick shot. We need a 3. Josh Giddey from the corner. Bang! Josh Giddey hits a 3, which makes this a 1-possession game this late in the game. This is huge. This is definitely huge. Here we go. We need a stop here. We cannot let them score, especially a 3-pointer. No threes, no threes, no threes, no threes. One stop is all we need here. Can we get it? Scotty Barnes is defending at the top of the key. AJ just dribbling it down to 9 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. He loses the ball. Barnes gets it. We're not going to call timeout here. He is going to hit Peterson. Peterson is going to hit Giddey. Giddey's in the paint. 4 seconds. 3. And he hits the shot. He hits the shot. He hits the shot to make them go up by 1. Giddey is good in Memphis. It's a parade inside my city here. And here we go. We need a stop with 2.8 seconds left. Can we get a stop here? Or is the Philadelphia 76ers going to rip out my heart right here, right now? Can we get it? Here we go. This is huge. Usually if you win Game 5, you win the series. But can that be true here? Can we win Game 5? Who is going to get the ball? Who's going to get the ball? Who's going to get the ball? It's going to Mobley at the top of the key. Mobley's going to pull it deep. And he misses! The Memphis Grizzlies defend home court. And they take a series lead. 1 game left to win the NBA Finals. Guys, this is it. Can we close out a series and win the NBA Finals, or are we going to make this difficult and go to a Game 7 here? And right now, as you guys see, we are in another rock and just a rock fight. We are in an absolute rock fight here, but it looks like the Sixers are going to pull away, and here we go, Game 7. This is where it all matters, guys. This is where you make your money here. And I feel like with that, we are going to go down on the depth. 1, we need our best players playing. I love you, Nick Claxton, but we are going to overwork our players here. They are going to get tired. And actually, no, we cannot do that because we do not need Maluich getting in foul trouble or anything like that. We need Nick Claxton to play, so we're going to stay with what's been working, and hopefully that's what gets the job done here. Here we go, guys. This is it. Can we win the NBA Finals in Memphis, or are we going to go out on a Game 7 and get absolutely... It would be sad. It would be borderline depressing. And they storm back. They have a huge, and I mean a huge third quarter. And we are now once again in a rock fight for the NBA Finals. And we're under 40 seconds. We have to jump in here because this is it. This is it. If we win it here, we are done with this rebuild and this video is over. But can we do it? Here we go. Here we go. And this is what it's all made for. We have the ball here. We are down 1 point. We are down 1 point here, and we need this. We need this like crazy. And Josh Giddey almost goes backcourt. That would have been such a bad mistake. And he's going to find Yee here, who is going to find Peterson. And Peterson is going to find Simmons here. And Simmons is going to drive on Maxey. I do not like the shot whatsoever. And he is going to miss. And now we have to foul. We have to foul here. Not a lot of time left. And Maxey, can he miss a free throw? Can he miss a free throw? He makes the first, and most likely he's going to miss make the second. So that definitely does suck. We need a three-pointer here. No timeouts left. Can we get the three-pointer, or are we going to go out sad at home and be a heartbreaking finals loss? Here we go. Peterson has the ball at the top of the key, and he is just working. He is working. I don't know what he is doing. What are you doing? Oh, my gosh. We just lost. We lost the NBA Finals. Turned the ball over twice, and unfortunately it doesn't matter. They aren't going to miss two. So that sucks, but it is what it is. And now we have to run down the court, throw up a prayer, and that hurts. That definitely hurts because I thought we had the team to win it all, and De Silva is just going to pump fake it, and it doesn't matter. Maluch with a cool dunk, but there's just too little too late at this point in the game, and Maxey is going to get fouled with 1.6 seconds left, and it literally just does not matter because they are not going to lose this game. And once they get... No, it's not happening. I don't even want to get my hopes up. Maybe if we had a timeout, but we had to throw up a full court shot. And yeah, they win the NBA Finals on our home floor. And we get heartbroken once again in this rebuild as we have to watch them celebrate. End up with a 6th pick with that trade that we made with Sacramento, which actually looked so smart on my part because that 6th overall pick can definitely do a lot for us. I don't know if we draft a player. I think we trade for some talent because we are so close. We don't need to develop any players, man. We just need to win. We find anyone to trade with us, but I kind of fall in love with Claude Marks because he's compared to James Harden. As you guys see here, he is an absolute bucket. I feel like if this works out, he can end up becoming a small forward shooting guard hybrid for us, which would be absolutely huge because I mean Peterson could probably play the point at this point. So we do have some other options to make. Obviously we are picking late in the second round, and you know what we do, we just draft the best player available, and that's what our draft is. So we get this guy 71 overall, not going to play the first year, but hopefully he develops like Yin Lee has, because this guy's been absolutely awesome for us. This is what our rotations are looking like heading into next season. We have Giddey at the 1, Peterson at the 2. I think that I want to start Hugo Gonzalez here and bring De Silva off the bench. So we have Barnes at that 4 spot. We have Maluch at the 5. Then overall, our bench is very solid. I mean, obviously, it's not where we want it to be, but I mean, with time, it's going to keep getting better and better and better. So I'm very excited for that. And you know, we definitely have a ton of potential on this team. As you guys see, our center is getting up there. So maybe if this rebuild just keeps going, Maluch might be on the chopping block next year. We might try and get someone else. But I really don't see us trading anyone. I mean, we don't have too many contracts that are up for we don't have too many contracts that are up for people like expiring. We don't have too many of that. Obviously, Scotty Barnes is a guy that I would like to bring back. But besides that, guys, we really do not have too many of those. So unless something crazy happens, I'm probably just going to send them to the end of the season, and I'll talk to you guys then. And I was right. We ended up finishing with 66 games, and I feel like if it's any year, it's going to have to be this year, man. We keep putting together great teams, and I feel like it just has to happen, guys. As you guys see here, you know, the scoring has dropped a little. I mean, look at this. I mean, our pace probably has dropped a little too, if you can tell, with JJ Redick as our coach. But we're still alive. And I mean, Maluich, money he's making, you can't beat averaging 6 points a game. But regardless, as you guys see, we are the 1 seed once again, so whatever we're doing is working, and we are matched up with New Orleans again, and they might want to get revenge on us for last season, guys. Remember, we did sweep them in 4 games, and it looks like that is not going to change. We are going to be 8-0 against them in the playoffs, but now we get matched up with the Mavericks, man, and this is always our toughest test. We guys have known it in the past, and look, they just stole home court just like that. This is a must-win game in this rebuild. If we do not win this game, you can just kiss this season goodbye. I mean, we aren't going to come back from 3-0, and that's exactly what it's looking like, because it looks like we are just going to give this game away. And actually, we are clawing back, and we claw back from the depth, and we survive somehow. Here we go, guys. This is also another must-win game. Can we tie the series up 2-2 on the road, or are we going to just go down 3-1 and have to make a crazy comeback? Here we go. This is a very, very, very pivotal moment in the series, and we take a lead late, and now we have to jump in. There's a chance for a potential crazy historic ending here. We got to jump in, and can we pull this off? I mean, guys, this has been absolutely crazy. I mean, we've been playing in so many close games in this rebuild, but can we win one here? I'm heartbroken after the finals, but we have no shot clock here, and can we get into the basket? And Josh Giddey is just going to say, frick it, let's go right now, not waiting for the last shot, and that's exactly what we just did. We did not wait for the last shot, and Josh Giddey takes the lead here, and now we need a defensive stop here. We need one stop here, and we can tie this bad boy up and go back home. Can we get home court back, or are we going to have to fight our butts off to win this series? Here we go. Here we go, here we go, and we need a stop. We absolutely need a stop here, and Cooper Flagg should be the one getting the ball, and Cooper Flagg's just sitting in the corner. It looks like it's just going to be a play for number 23 here, and he is going to drive. He's going to drive, and it is blocked. Maluich gets the rebound, and we win the game, and we tied the series up 2-2 on the road. Huge, 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 huge. That's exactly what we needed, because now we have home court advantage, and now we can right our wrongs here, and we can end up going to this conference finals. We need this game, though. Just going to click sim through game. Frick it. And now we went down 3-2. Jeez. We have to win another game in Dallas, and that is going to be tough. Can we go 3-0 on the road in this series, or are we going to go home sad? And right now, we are up huge, and can we keep that lead in the fourth quarter? And we will, and now it is time. Game 7. The best 2 words in sports have not been kind to us in this rebuild, but can they be kind to us here? And can we win a home playoff game in the series? And it looks like this is going to be a dogfight again. We are just going to keep getting dogfights, but once again, we are just going to pull away late, and we are going to come back from down 2-0 and win the series. Huge, huge, huge. But now here we go. We are playing a team that won 60 games this season. It's going to be a tough out. It's going to be a very tough out. You guys saw what they did to the Warriors here. This has just been an absolute gauntlet, but can we win the series? We take game 1. They take game 2 at our place, though. We got to win this game. We got to win this game and get home court back. We cannot afford to go down 1-2 here. We need to win this game, and we need to get home court. And here we go. I'm stressing, guys. I'm very, very much stressing, and we do win this game. We take home court back, which is huge. Absolutely needed that. Absolutely needed that. But can we go up 3-1? Can we go up 3-1 on the road, which would put us in a very, very, very good spot to advance in back-to-back years? And it looks like we will go up 3-1, which means one more game. All we need is 1 out of 3. Can we do it, or are we going to choke like the Warriors? Here we go. Down 10 right now at home. We do not want to force pressure. We want to win this game at home. We do not want to go back to San Antonio, and that's exactly what we're going to do. You know, Charles Barkley said the women in San Antonio are not that good, and I happen to agree, so I would have liked to stay in Memphis, but it is what it is, and we got to win the series here. I do not want a Game 7. I do not want that pressure of our team having to play in another Game 7 back-to-back series, and we do make the finals. There we go. I got scared for a second. Who do the Pistons have? Cade, Asar, Duren. This is not the team you played last year. We should be able to compete with this team and win an NBA Finals 2-0, 3-0, and here we go. I said it myself. I felt like we could win the finals against this team. Last series, it felt like that was the NBA Finals. But can we put them out in 4 games and bring Memphis an NBA championship? And here we go in a close game on the road, and we are going to pull away late. We did it! We won the NBA Finals, and the Memphis Grizzlies have won the championship with Darren Peterson averaging 33 a game and winning your Finals MVP. Wow, 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 wow. We did it after how many long years, man? It felt like forever. It feels like forever that we have finally been able to do this. And I'm just so happy it happened, because it, like I said, man, it has been a long 7 years, 6, 7. I mean, come on, guys. So I appreciate the heck out of you guys. That's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading. Trying to be better, guys. Just been a lost man. So talk to you guys in the next video. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. Subscribe, follow the Instagram, follow my Twitter, follow all that stuff, and I will see you guys next one. Peace.